Hello and welcome back to another episode of our Divide and Conquer series on the AGO version 3. We had the war with Ar-Adûnâim last video and I managed to complete the war in the single video. We did obviously take, was it Buzradûm? Was that the name of it? Yes. Took Buzradûm at the end of the episode prior to that. But the entirety of last episode was basically on the war with Ar-Adûnâim. We took Thorin's Halls, we took G'husanor, which I've kind of abandoned to be taken by the Independents with the hope that maybe this Angmar army is going to come and try and attack this. And if they do, and it doesn't really matter which side wins, I feel like it will benefit us in terms of being able to expand back out and retaking this town and then pushing on towards the east into Angmar, towards Carn-dûm, because that is people's kind of suggestions on my next objective, is to basically just battle my way eastwards towards Carn-dûm. So that's what we're going to be looking at starting off with today. So the main suggestion was to basically move this entire army, this large army, with Glorfindel to go to G'husanor, and anywhere else with Angmar territory. Within Angmar's territory, we need to leave a general behind. Maeglad, conqueror of Thorin's Halls, he was able to leave the public order situation in pretty good standing on his own. So we just take our army out. We see it's nice and yellow. So we're going to put the whole army with Glorfindel, and he's going to move on that way. So that's probably going to really impact my my finances, actually. So I'm wondering if maybe I'll put everything back into Thorin's Halls just for the moment, just to get some some free upkeep and just to give myself a little bit of a boost with my economics. But otherwise, yeah, not too bad at all. We do have this rebel army Gloin currently standing around. There is a bit of a concern in the back of my head that maybe he's going to do something at some point. I'm not too sure. But we also have some captain forces on their way towards Dol Vorn. Maybe we can get there and take that. People have suggested about pushing on from Dol Vorn in towards Enedwaith territory, which would be something nice to do if we could potentially do it. Part of me is kind of feeling like I don't know whether we're going to be able to push that far ahead with the resources that we have at the moment in this area. We do need to do a little bit more recruitment, especially at Mithlond. That was another suggestion, to make sure I keep my recruitment going at Mithlond, so I'm going to be doing that, of course. But yeah, once we get to Dol Vorn, it's kind of, I don't know where to go from there. I don't know how far the next town is. I think that's just going to the port there, the little fishing village. So if I bring my spy along this road, we might find there's an independent territory there. Okay. And that's a fort there. So there is a town somewhere here in this area that is independent. Okay, cool. Interesting to think about. But yeah, Dol Vorn is going to be my target in this area, and we're going to see what sort of benefits we can get from attacking that. I have a general here as well that I could also use for public order, because Perth-en-Lune is now okay on its own without a general, so that's something to think about as well. For now, we're just going to go into turn 70. We're going to see if there's any kind of sort of feedback from this. Also, oops, I'm trying to pause. There we go. I'm going to turn the music off because I've recently been having a lot of issues with... Oh, there we go. I've been having a lot of issues with videos being flagged by YouTube as being blocked in other countries. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not really that bothered because it's Belarus and Russia that is blocked in, so it doesn't really matter. But it does flag and it does get a little bit annoying, so I have turned the music off for the moment. I'm going to see how it goes with this video. Let me know what you think about having the music on or off. Buzradûm, I'm going to retrain you. Let's see. So culture-wise, we're at 11%. We have just built... What was it we built? It was the artist studio. Okay, cool. So let's go with... Ooh, so we could go for a Hall of Song, I suppose. So what do we have recruitment-wise? We have the Ballista. Town Guard. So we don't have anything that we can use to recruit units with in Buzradûm at the moment. We don't have the culture at this point, which isn't such a big deal. So the Teleri watch post, not getting that initially is not going to be such a big deal. There is an outpost. Does not provide a garrison. Mining network as well would be good, but I kind of want to save my money. I have got 2 new formerly dwarven settlements I need to try and sort out. I'm kind of feeling like maybe dirt paths might be a good one. Would that be a good one to have? Or do we want to try and keep Ar-Adûnâim isolated a little bit now at the moment? Because if we do dirt roads, we're obviously going to link up to our territories up here. But then obviously I don't want to give Gloin the opportunity to kind of charge south in one turn and hit Ar-Adûnâim. So maybe I won't do that. Let's go with... Okay, you know what? Let's get the Tillery Watch Post. Let's just do it. It's going to take 4 turns, and at least it's built at that point, so it doesn't matter. So I could do some retraining there. I think it's just armor and weaponry. 27% for culture here at the moment, so let's get the Tillery Watch Post there, because that's definitely something we're going to get a lot sooner. I'm not seeing evidence of Angmar moving against the village, unless they did and got absolutely annihilated, but I don't see anything there. You're heading here. 7 turns until you can be retrained, and 7 turns until... Oh, that's a different unit. So you are going to need to be moved elsewhere for retraining. Not there. So let's send you south to get retrained. Yeah, we've got 1 available. Right. Group up to Lothlórien. Ah! Goldang is heading in this direction. We might have to pop back to Ar-Adûnâim. Can we get mercenaries? No, we can't. Okay. So we're going to have to pull back there. But that's fine. We'll retrain. Let's retrain our swordsman. So Lothlórien moves south. Move into this territory. We can get some farmhands. Let's grab some of them. I spy. That's good. We can see this area. We can see this bit. We can see if the army appears there. So that's fine. We'll take our spy here. Hebian. Still independent. This is all Erenvorn here. So Enedway's army territory goes into Caras Nunaled. So do they? Well, they do have the south here as well. It's just this independent space. Ah, Bregost. There we go. Which actually was a comment. There was a comment about going forward through to Bregost as one of the next options. Okay, yeah. So now I know where that is. I see why people were suggesting it. Okay, cool. So this spy here, we don't really need to keep you in Thorin's Halls. Now that I've got the culture building, I kind of feel like I can move you elsewhere now. So let's move you up. This town, so it holds out for 3 turns. There's no general in there. It's all infantry. They've taken some damage. I wonder if Angmar did fight them, but there's not a lot. There's a lot of full units in there, so that's kind of telling me maybe Angmar didn't attack them. I'm going to retrain those 2 units just to give them a bit of an armor upgrade. So we've got space for 5. Oh, we got 5. Cool. Excellent. Retrain all my generals. Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to do a bit of retraining. Get some upgrades. I mean, I might as well continue getting spies, I'll be honest. General, I'm going to bring you up here just to build a watchtower, just to uncover that little bit there for me. I'm going to keep buying spies. As long as I've got the spy network, I'm going to keep getting them. So we have a spy in Hobbiton. Shire North. Yes, they just own that territory at the moment. Poor Bree. Okay, let's just keep... Okay, we're down to 3. 3 in my treasury. That's all we've got. Fair enough. So we've got Mount Graham there. That's Latash. Cool.
Greetings, most noble ally.
I'm doing all right. Do I need to keep a ballista here? It's 200 upkeep. I mean, it's not causing me that much of an issue. Zagkala is not that well developed. Oh, there's the army there. That's a big army. What do where they're going to go. Yeah, interesting, interesting. Okay, but we're still focusing on the west for now, I think. So we're going to turn 72. Ar-Adûnâim. Very nice. Unfortunately, I can't mute the music in the turn flip. Only the music in the actual sort of campaign map and battle maps. Lands are being raided by this guy. I can't really do anything about it because I do not have an army suitable enough to really deal with that, to be honest. Enedwaith have disappeared.
Approaching quietly.
Has he gone back in there?
Quietly. Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly.
That's not the army. Oh, there he is. Goldang. Okay. So let's go hide in the trees.
They will not see us in the forest. Onward!
Bring that army down south. Elrond has recruited. Vineyard's recruited. Sword unit being recruited here as well. Let's get some archers. Oh no, what am I doing? Because I need to retrain this unit.
Be wary. Come on! Form up!
Vineyard has an inn. Lovely. And you've got that spear unit. Ostgelon has the artist studio. Cool. Yep. Lovely, lovely. There's the Angmar army. There's now Angmar captain there. So I've got the retraining done here. Let's take the army. Let's leave Maeglad behind.
Over here, elves.
In fact, he is now doing really well with Thorin's Hall, so that's brilliant. Public order is suitable. Agent detected at Ar-Adûnâim. That's been raided. Lovely, that's fine. Right, Glorfindel. Yeah, I think we're just going to basically... Do I maybe leave these guys alone? Do I use my resources to take G'husanor, or do I bypass them and go after the Angmarim territories? Because this could act like a bit of a buffer for us for a bit. Obviously, I will need to take it at some point. But all the independents, they don't... Once they garrison themselves, like this, for example, the independent village here, Saralayan, they don't appear to leave. The ones that were at Cameth Bryn before I conquered it, they didn't do anything. They were just sitting around. So do I maybe... And the ones at Morvatarth aren't doing anything. So do I maybe just leave them alone and bypass them and just go straight for Angmar, maybe? That's kind of where my mindset's going. So we want to go up here. Takes us very close to there. That takes us 3 turns. We could go around the back. I'm going to go this way.
Onward! Stay alert!
Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm going to try and go for Hamgathol. And try and take that. That would be a good starting point. I'm wondering if I maybe should keep an agent in G'husanor. So maybe I'll recruit an additional spy for the sole purpose of being in here. Or I could just put him in there, to be honest, and get that spy to go elsewhere. I kind of want to open up the view in this area, so let's do that.
Approaching quietly.
You in there. General in there. Okay, good. So we can take him out.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
Okay, so there's no point having you in this area if we're going to take Dol Vorn. Because if I do want to talk to Enedwaith to try and get peace, I mean, unless we just speak to Goldang in the field. I'll bring my diplomat here for now.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
So there's the other border. There's my ship there on its own.
Ships ready!
So you guys have got one more turn for that. Undamaroon is still taking a while to develop. So I'm not going to worry about that. I've got the fort up there. It's not going to worry about that. We We need to make sure we're developing our economy where we can as well. We've got 6,700 on hand. Even if it's just a little bit of a development, you know, something like a blacksmith that gives us a little bit of income, every penny is going to help us. We could go for markets. 180 to 206 is 26 a turn, but as we build more markets in other neighboring territories, that would increase. So do I go for that, or do I go for the expense of the merchant wharf? Goes up to 232. It's a little bit more, but it's so much more expensive. I'm going to go for the market. I feel like that's going to be a good starting point. Mithlon's got 2 turns for that. Vinyar. Hall of Music. I don't really need to build that at the moment. Building. Okay. Ostergelon. Can't really do anything there, to be honest. So yeah, we're just kind of just waiting. So we are kind of just holding on to our pennies where we can at the moment. 1 more turn for the Noldor Watch Post at Camith Bryn. 2 turns for the Masters Builders. Yeah, we should probably do more recruitment. Oh, I can get more Ballista. I'm going to get another Ballista. I'm going to get some Swordsmen. And I'm going to get some Wandering Sentries. And another Scout. Let's just get the military built up. We've got 2 forts here that we can use. We've got space, 1 space there. We've got 2 spaces there. So that's 3 units. We're recruiting 4. So even if I have 1 unit that's not free upkeep, it's not the end of the world. Just to really expand our military in this area. Especially if the goblins are now starting to come out a little bit. Jump to turn 73. I don't remember where I was sending that diplomat. I can't remember at all. This episode may be quite quiet. There may not be a battle in this. It depends on our success at Dol-Vórn, I think. So you're just going to keep telling me that there's raiding going on because of him being there. So I'm just going to have to get used to that for now. Garrison expansion. So there's a captain.
My lord. Approaching.
Ah, there's Goldang. Okay,
I will
cool.
defend my people.
Tomorrow.
Swiftly.
Remain
At
wary,
ease.
elves.
Cool. So we could... What's his movement range? So he wouldn't be able to get to Dol-Vórn in time. So let's put it under siege.
Over here, elves. Engage.
I am going to get a ballista, a battering ram as well. I'm not going to bother using the spy. Let's bring our spy out here.
Approaching quietly.
My lord,
Diplomat, you head
Yes.
this way.
as you wish.
Cool. So we've got that under siege. I mean, I suppose I could get this spear unit to head this way as well. Get some reinforcements down here.
Conceal our movement.
1 more turn for that spear unit. So I'll send them down to Vinyar. Because we don't have any recruitment options in Vinyar at the moment. Forlorn's got the tavern. Public order is still not great. No matter what I'm building, the public order is just not staying stable enough. Tax penalty of 60%. That's what's causing it, is the high taxes. Yeah, that wipes it out completely. I keep trying to improve public order to offset this, but... Oh, dear. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it as that now. I'm going to focus on other things. Let's get the next market. Let's get the market there just to expand that. Camith Bryn's got the Noldor Watch Post. So now we can get some Lindar units, which is nice. Seeing as we're getting a couple of heavy units, maybe I'll move some Lindar units there. I suppose I can send the Dúnedain Spearmen up here to replace this one. We'll leave it as is for now. Let's not worry about it. Camith Bryn. What to build for you? We've got a Dúnedain camp. I don't really need one of those at the moment, but it's an option. We've got the Ballista Maker. We don't need that because Imladris is pumping out the ballistas like crazy for us. Could go for the Leather Tanner to start getting some armor upgrades because these guys have no armor. Now, the leather armor won't do anything for us. We can't deal any leather armor for them. I think probably because they already wear it. Elven Steelcraft is the next level. So, where's the building chain? Castle, blacksmith. There we go. So leather worker. So we need to get to level 3 at blacksmith to be able to give ourselves some armor. So I feel like I'm going to go down that route. And it gives us a tiny little bit of money as a result. Teeny tiny bit of money. Right, agent. Up here. Thank you very much. Pump out so many spies. This is crazy. All right. Glorfindel, get to the woods. You're not hiding. Can you hide there?
Over here, Elves.
There? Can't hide anywhere. That's fine. We'll just stay there. Spy, move across.
Come and get
Captain Archer unit. Spy in Perth and Loon. We don't need you there. Oh, because I recruited you, didn't I? That's why I've got a spy there. I'm going to bring you across. The one in Osgelon, I'm going to send you this way. You're going to go look at Barketta. So we definitely want to get an army together to go after Barketta. Even if it's just a handful of units and then we send one of the twins, because that was also a suggestion, was to maybe get one of the twins to go and do like a little side quest. So that's definitely something we can look into down the line, for sure. Right. You are going to Mithlond. Let's get you retrained. That takes up the archer. Exactly. So that's what I was expecting to happen. So we've got these units here, but we've got this general. So I wonder if maybe we could send, or I want to use the twins to like garrison a couple of these places for the public order issue. So we've got this general at Perth and Lund, so we could use him with some of these troops. We can get a ballista. Let's get a ballista as well. We'll give him these troops and we'll send him off to Barketta, and he can kind of man it as like a little outpost or something for us. 2,700 on hand. We have something being built in most places. One more time for your spears. Don't really need the Hall of Music. Okay, I think we'll just hold on to what money we've got left and take it over into the next turn. Yeah, I think so. All right, turn 74. Oh, I forgot about that diplomat. Every time. Every time. I'm also tempted to turn the music back on a little bit. I'm not too sure if maybe it's a little bit too quiet in the background. Yep. Oh, more raiding. Oh, that was that one. So where were we being raided elsewhere then? Oh, is it because of him being here? Okay, that'll probably be why. Group of archers. We definitely need cavalry over here. Don't have the ability to get scouts. We got the merchant cavalry, so maybe we'll dispatch the merchant cavalry to be over here. Send them off there.
I will face them.
Oh, cool. We can actually attack it. Fantastic. We're in range.
Take it for the elves.
Lovely.
Lay it to ruins.
Osgiliath lost. Oh dear. Forces of evil are getting stronger. Oh, Teleri Guard Hall. So you got the guards, got the bowmen. Gives us long spears. We've then got Sindar Skirmish Cav. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Okay. Sindar Archers and Sindar Axe Guard. Oh, yes. Okay, right. Building that. 1,500 as well. 5 turns, but 1,500, is that all? Absolutely taking that. Right. Send spears there.
At ease.
The fact that we're making a good amount of money despite the amount of stuff we have in the field is kind of a testament to our economy at the moment. Don't get me wrong, the economy is still not in a great shape, that we could still be making quite a bit more money, but I feel like I personally think I'm managing things okay. I didn't start off very well. I will hold my hands up to that. But I think at the moment I'm doing okay. I hope you guys agree. One more turn for the watch post there. So Goldang has now come back this way. Can't get any more mercenaries at the moment.
Come on. Ships ready.
I'll spy down here just to keep an eye on Goldang for us.
My lord.
This spy.
Approaching quietly.
I'm going to put you in the trees here. You can keep an eye on the river crossings there,
Approaching quietly.
as well as Bregost as well.
Your orders.
I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I quite like
Without
pronouncing it like that.
question.
Bregost. Caras Nunaled. Look at the size of that garrison. Oof. I somehow don't feel like they would agree to a peace treaty, even if I take Dulvorn. I feel like they'll just be more angry at me. Okay. So I said we've got 2 slots there. So let's take one of the ballista up there.
Onward! Full 'em up!
3 units being built. 2 are going to be built in the next turn. Imladris, we definitely need to upgrade. Elven Steelcraft. Yeah, that's the next level. Basically, all of our units here is Elven Steelcraft. So I'm going to go for the Armourer. Definitely need to make sure our defense is up to scratch as well. So there we are. Right. For Hamgathol. Let's have a look at you then. 1160 versus 927. So just as a refresher, we've got some Hillmen, we've got some Thralls, we've got some Rudau Pikemen, we've got some Angmar Archers, and then Morholt is a Huskarl unit. Great armor piercing, not that great with defense. Well, defense 13, it's not terrible. It's not that bad, but it's not great. He's still going to be susceptible to missile fire and stuff like that. So, but his attack's going to be a problem. Cool. Okay. Let's quickly pop a save just in case we have some issues. I'll grab one of my random High Elf saves. I do multiple saves just in case one file gets corrupted. I've got another backup and I haven't lost too much stuff. I kind of like to alternate between the files so that if this footage, for example, gets corrupted, then I can just go back and start again. You know, that sort of thing. Definitely recommend people do that. Do like 2 or 3 files that you alternate between when you're saving, just in case. Right, no more wittering. Let's get on to this battle. Glorfindel of Gondolin versus Morholt the Hillman.
Evil must not be allowed to triumph this day.
All right, let's try and clear the fog. There we go. Right. So very much similar to what we had in Thorin's. Well, actually, no, tell a lie. That's not similar at all. Yeah, well, it was similar in the sense that we just got to go up against the gate on our own without any issues. Not similar in the sense that this is not going to be a fun map to fight on. Where even is town centre? Like the capture point. Just being blind. Another gate there from the other direction. This is probably the better way to have attacked. So that would have meant going around the mountains, around the Blue Mountains, and attacking from the rear. That would have taken too much time. So where is the... Am I just being stupid? Or is there no town centre? I have no idea where this town centre is. So I'm guessing there's no... Well, I suppose we could just start the battle and let the AI show us where it is. I feel like I'm just being blind. Okay, well. There is a town centre somewhere, I'm sure. I just don't know where it is. Okay. Archers. Up here. Yeah, let's just make all of these guys group 1. 14 spears there. Lovely. And then we've got all of my cav. I'm just going to keep my archer cav separate.
Elves, over here. Hold your stay on guard. Ready, elves. Ready, elves.
Everybody push up. They're all the way... Oh, there it is. Oh, so it wasn't a rear gate entrance. This is literally... It's literally a one entrance in and that's it. Okay, interesting. We need to smash this door down ASAP before those reinforcements get to the front. What is defending the gate at the front? I can't see anything. Oh, they're on the walls. Oh, right, okay. I did not see them on there. But if we can break the gates down super quick, we might be able to pin those guys down. Right. Get our spearmen out of pike wall. Let's run everybody up right behind the ballista. And this should be the final volley going off here in a second. There we go. Right, so those hillmen are probably going to start coming off the walls now. If I can pin them down super quick. Oh, they're not. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, by the time I go through the gateway, they might do. So the AI is... Let's just pause for a second. So we've got one on the wall here on its own. We've got a unit all the way back here. This is the Thralls unit. And then we've got another now on the move back here. This is the Rudau pikemen. So we've got the... Oh, no, the Huskars are moving forward. So the archers are staying behind at the back. So the AI seems to have this... like, desire to just constantly hold back. Sending everything in. Sending all the infantry stuff first. There's the gates taken. Those hillmen are still not moving. They are staying on that wall. So part of me kind of wants to just start battering that wall with my ballista, but I feel like... Oh, no, we can't do damage to it. We can. There we go. I had an archer selected by mistake. Do I bother, or do I save my ammo for... I'm going to fire one volley. I'm going to see what the one volley looks like in terms of damage. Yeah, so there's no point doing that. No point at all doing that whatsoever. Okay, right. So now we are inside. The enemy... Next enemy unit is... somewhere. There it is. The back. So I'm kind of tempted to put the pike unit there.
Be quick. Watch for the enemy.
Supported by some swordsmen just for the moment. Just in case those guys do decide to, you know, leave the wall. Archers. Put you along here. No. Can put you... Can line you up along here, surely. Yeah, there we go.
This is the way. Elven warriors. This is the way. Elves of Mithlond.
I don't really want to go onto the wall to fight those hillmen because they are just a mass. So there's no real desire for me to want to go up into that. In fact, we've got access here now is really nice. Kind of feel like and we've got range for this area here, so I'm gonna kind of put you guys into fire. Oh, wait, you were gonna shoot at those hillmen? I don't know how you were going to be able to do that. Okay, so now their entire enemy force is massing here. So where are they? Are they down in the bottom here? No. So where did... Oh, okay, so they're running around the outside edge. So they are coming to me, which is nice. Excuse me. We've got some pikes and some thralls coming up first. So they're going to be lovely prime targetry for my archers here. Let's do... There, maybe. Actually, no, we'll just put ballista there. Ballista there.
We will defend the Elven lands. Swords!
Okay, so I'm going to need to block off this road over here. So let's head down here. We'll move some other troops over there. In fact, my swordsman can go behind. I'm going to put the javelins behind the mariners. I'm going to go behind there. It's over there. Okay, so not entirely sure I'm going to need to use my ballista right now, but trying to wait for those units to get around here. They are coming. They're on their way. They are on their way. Come on, I can see it on the minimap. There they are. Right. Okay, cool. Fantastic. They are now in range. So you can fire. Fantastic. So all archers just fire at those pikes. Might as well go for it. So they're going to go... They're going left. They are going left. Are they all going to go left? Nope. Thralls are going to the right. Okay. Ooh, camera. God. This is the one thing about these custom maps I don't enjoy. The way the camera freaks out. Alright, let's form a pike wall here. There. So we're basically now kind of defending our position. You guys aren't firing, are you? No, you're not. This is disappointing. Ballista, you might as well just hold fire at this point. Might as well get my cavalry in here now then. Should have brought them in a bit sooner, but that's fine. Let's get all the archer cav inside. Glorfindel come in behind the scouts as well. Doing quite a lot of damage. We have got quite a good number of kills here. Those thralls are getting peppered. So we've got Huskarls coming up as well, so we're going to need to make sure we retain some ammunition for that attack. Why did you stop firing? Oh, the grouping is all messed up. There we go. So now the first 3 unit cards should be the first 3 units here. Yes, it is. Lovely. Right, the Hillmen have now appeared. So let's get my swordsman back over this way.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. We meet them at last.
You guys could just fight here, that'd be great, because they are coming out to us. So, oh, those pikes are coming up here still. Right, archers. Oh, archers. The enemy archers are now here. Okay, so let's just focus fire on them. And anything that's kind of sort of mingling with those units are going to get hit as well as like additional casualties.
They attack! Elven warriors. Be quick. We will defend the Elven ready spears from Mithlond.
Are they moving still? They're holding their position for the moment. Getting their archers, that's good. We're going to try and retain our missile advantage. They are hitting my units now. Because I could bring my cavalry down this way, but it's such a weird, like an awkward area to fight in. Right, let's get those swordsmen in there as well. Let's just finish off these hillmen nice and quick. Right, let's... Yeah, we won't really be able to do a lot from this position, from down there with our horse archers. My archers are having a whale of a time. Alright, let's get... Well, we need to get my horse archers out of the way anyway, so let's get my horse archers down here. And Ballista, I mean, are you able to target those Huskarls? I don't know if you are. We're taking a few casualties with our archers here, but it's going okay. Right. Pikemen, let's pull you out. We've got we've got the Hillman sort of dealt with our infantry there. So let's form you. You up here. Maybe need to loosen the gap a little bit. Nah, we're doing fine. Ah, ballistas are firing. Yay! Oh, we're getting the Huskarls. Nice. They weren't firing. Oh, we're actually firing through the wall as well. That's how amazing the elven craft is. Fantastic job. 48% casualties so far. So we can. I'm gonna get my cavalry to come over here. You're gonna go deal with this lot. I'm gonna get you to deal with them. Oh, where are you going over here for? Back here.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Excellent stuff. My archers have still got loads of ammo. Oh, it's only because a handful of you are actually firing because of this column here. Well, I might as well get you two to hold your fire, because then I'll use you later. You're trying to shoot there. I want you guys... No, I'm going to get you guys to shoot this unit. Shoot them from a flank as well, so that's a good point. Scores are down to 127. Oh, make that 124. 3. And they're dropping like flies. Love it. The enemy archers, though. Why can I... Hold on. Pause for a second. Why can I not see the Angmar archers? Oh, there's only 8 left. We've done that much damage. Okay, wow. Focus on the Huskarls. Don't worry about the archers. Do the Huskarls.
Ready your bows.
Oh, I can bring that archer forward. Nice. And this one that's not firing, let's bring you forward as well. Right up front. Get that little extra range. Pikemen are getting wrecked by my horse archers. This is going nicely. I'm liking this. I think this map's going to be quite good to defend as well if Angmar decide to try and come back here and retake this.
Remove them.
Oh, big column. But yeah, we're doing fine. Huskarls are sub 100. They're just standing there. I mean, I could just fast forward this battle entirely. Also, I realised I was going to say I might turn the music back up. Let's put it up to 10%. I had it on like 12 before, I think. Good hits, good hits. Marches at 6. Oh, my goodness, they're down to 27. These horse archers. We've barely even used a quarter of our ammunition. I mean, we have used about a quarter of our ammunition, but only just now, and they're down to 14. Goodness me, they have been destroyed. That flanking move is just perfect. The only ones that have actually fought us are the Angmar archers and these Hillmen. Their Hillmen are down to 5. 6, 5, whatever. Right, these 2 archers. Let's now get you firing. You should be able to all fire this time. Arrows away! Standing in the halls of the Dwarven city. Who would have thought it? Elves in a Dwarven city. Okay. Right, let's take my heavy swords away. Pull them back out the way. Pull my swordsman back out the way as well. Let's try and get these last couple of... Oh, there's one Hillman left. Try and get him to emerge from wherever he's hiding.
Await your command.
Oh, we killed him. Just are out of ammo.
Advance. Something is afoul.
Pikes are dead. Down to our last... Oh, you're... Hold on. Where are you? Where are you going? No, 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 no. Get your sweet elven tushies back up here, please.
Watch for the elves.
Way there. So we're down to the last 3% of the enemy force. Huskarls are down to their last 11. We're going to try and target some of these thralls as well. Right. So pikes, let's get you moving. I'm going to bring you down here. I'm going to get the other pike unit to kind of take up a position there, supported by the mariners. I'll send some swordsmen that way as well. I'm going to send my other swordsman with my main body of pikes down this side. Excellent. Glorfindel's done nothing in this battle. He's not been needed at all. You are out of range, so I'm going to have to get you to wait for a minute. These guys have run out of ammo. It's going to be this unit first.
Watch for the enemy.
Got the last few arrows. Lost 3% of our force. We're down to the last 4 thralls and 3 huskarls. Target the thralls. Let's get rid of them. 3, 2. There we go. Okay, right. So we're down to just our horse archers. So I'm going to send up here. He's glitched out. Oh no, he's dead now. He's dead now. Get our horse archers up here. So is that why they were frozen in space? Because that unit was glitched out? They're waiting for him to get back. Running their troops up here. Say hello, horse archers. Kill these 2 archers, that'd be great.
We're under attack.
There we go.
Double time. Double time.
All of you come out here.
We await your command.
We're gonna follow these enemy troops. The horses. Oh god, this camera. Thrall is not dead yet, which is a shame. There we go. Right, let's get Glorfindel up here as well. I'm going to send my Mithlon nobles this way as well, just in case I need a bit of infantry. Down to the last couple of Huskarls. Just the general left. Follow him. Down to our last couple of men. Sorry, no, last couple of rounds of ammo. Here we go. Horse archers are chasing. He is not going down. So yeah, I'm going to get Glorfindel to charge him down, I think. Come on, camera. There we go. Right. Glorfindel, form up. Right, ready? Charge. You didn't charge? Oh, there we go.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Then she just rode up and smacked him in the face with the spear. Oh, lance, sorry. Brilliant stuff. Glorfindel got a kill. Woo! Go, Glorfindel. so active, so vital in that battle. 35 lost. That was all pretty much in my... Well, most of that was my archers, I think. Or was it my swordsmen? Oh, no, the artillery guards suffered 16. That's where the bulk was. 14 for the long spears. Okay, so that's where the 2 bulks were. We healed 3, 4, 6. 6 troops were healed in that attack. Yeah, overall, nice results. Right, Fahamgathol is mine. I'm going to occupy. I don't want to, cost like... Oh, it's 1,000. Nice. I don't want to cost a load of public or like population loss or anything like that where we can avoid it. So culture-wise, we have 4%. It's going to take us a while before we can really properly utilize this place. Let's get that repaired. Got a lot of retraining that we can do. Northman Armourer. That's going to be where it is. We can get the Elven Steelcraft. That's why. Lovely. Hillman Camp allows for a recruitment slot. That allows a recruitment slot. That does Ballista. We got the Master Masons Hall. I mean, I'm very grateful that they've done all of this for us. Let's get rid of the Orc Pit and the Warg Camp. Don't need either of those. And let's retrain those 3 first. I'm going to get an artist studio as well. So our spy is going to stay there just to keep the culture situation going better for us. Let's get out here and let's get a watchtower. That spot. I'm going to get a watchtower over here. I do need to tell these guys to retrain again. Out of that. Go. Right, so we now have this region under our view. We've got this massive Angmar army here. The one disadvantage to Fahamgathol at the moment that I can foresee is that if these guys appear and try and attack us at the castle, at the mountain, it didn't look like the map had a lot of space for us to be able to sally out and do that. Sally out, shoot them with our arrows, retreat kind of tactic. So I'm wondering if it's going to end up having to be something where maybe, I mean, there's no cavalry in this. There's no cavalry here, so I wonder if maybe we'd have to basically utilize our 4 cavalry units here and just kind of whittle them down in the field a little bit. Attack them, do some damage, retreat, that sort of thing. I wonder if that's how we're going to have to play this army a little bit if it tries to approach us. So that's something that we're going to have to consider. I think that's an okay tactic for us to do. But yeah. So... the next step would be to attack Dol-Vorn. I'm going to do that in the next video. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We've done 3 turns. We're in turn 4 of this episode. And we've made some good progress. I've got a lot of money coming in. I'm getting a lot of economic stuff built. I'm keeping up with the recruitment as best I can. And we're finally making some expansions into Angmar territory. And we've got plans to push a little bit further as well into Angmar territory over this way at Barketta and start producing some sort of like outpost points for us. Barketta, no Northmen, 5 Dúnedain. Yeah, people were saying I should have given this to the Dúnedain because it bordered them. I gave it to Bree because the culture was higher, but I do understand where people come from in terms of giving it to the Dúnedain. So maybe that's something I look at doing again. Maybe I'll use my single general to attack Barketta, take it, and give it to the Dúnedain, and then I can use my forces elsewhere. Maybe that's an idea. But that's something to look at a later point, not at that stage just now. Where is my other diplomat? There you are. Yes, do I have a mission? Wolvertarth? Yeah, I'm not really going for that.
My lord.
So I'm going to bring this guy.
Yes. Without
over
question.
Here.
Stopping here.
I'm going to get you up here so that I can speak to the Dúnedain as and when I need to.
tomorrow.
Right, so that's where I'm going to leave it today. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you all in the next video.